So I think without further ado, we should just get started with these awards, what we all came here to see. I'm going to be introducing first the person that nominated each of the awardees. These people found something or someone in their community that they felt really needed recognition, and they put in the time and effort to make a complete nomination with samples of work and recommendation letters and testimonials about the quality and the dedication of each of these individuals. So we're going to start off with Bruce Bauman, who nominated Carol Howard for her award. Bruce is a two-time master artist in our traditional arts apprenticeship program in old-time fiddling, and he's an educator and a founding member of the Wheatland Music Organization. You can step over here if you'd like to. So he's going to tell you some more about Carol Howard.
Thanks, Micah. I heard you say they mentioned the year 1985. In '85, I'd been playing the fiddle for half a dozen years, and we were asked to play for a square dance at the Isabella County Fairgrounds in the summer of 1985. And who would have been the caller? Well, it would have been Carol Howard. So for the last 31 years, we've had a lot to do with Carol at dances, at schools. We had a couple of really cool gigs a few years back where we spent a whole day in an elementary school backing Carol up, teaching kids how to dance and listening to the music and have a lot of fun. Those were special gigs that we won't soon forget, will we? Carol's never fails. Last October was a fun dance that I can tell you a little bit about. We played in this little bitty barn, half the size of this tent. And 50 people there, probably 48 of them had never danced before. Carol kept those 50 people dancing nonstop for 2 hours. There were places for them to sit down, and they never did. She was right. That maybe is the best I've ever seen her call. It was a cold, cold night. She had her down jacket on. It was freezing cold in that barn. She never fails to tell everybody about the colonial, our heritage. She's always talking about the heritage, and this is George Washington's favorite dance. And you don't touch hands. You keep your. That's why they have their gloves on. They didn't want to get dirty dancing with each other. That's the way my daughter is now. She doesn't like to square dance. But anyway, Carol, we've done hundreds of dances with her over the years. Never has let anybody down, and it's been our great honor for so many years. So, when the opportunity came to help her try to get a Heritage Award so we can give her all the recognition she deserves, we jumped on it. We worked really hard for about 6 weeks. I even called Carol a couple of times for information to fill out the form. And I'm pretty sure she didn't know why I was, what do you need to know that for? Where'd you go to high school, Carol? So we kept it from her pretty good. We started in October, and at the end of January the call came through. So she's here today, and she called dances for a couple hours straight. We put her through the ringer this afternoon. She can still do it, everybody. She's great. Carol Howard.
So I'm going to read we have these plaques that have been hand calligraphied by a local calligrapher, Kate Darnell. So I'm going to read the text from each of them so we can all hear it, and then Carol will be presented with it and say a few words. This says, the 2016 Michigan Heritage Award is presented to Carol Howard in recognition for her outstanding contribution to Michigan's cultural heritage. She has, with excellence, served her community as a master practitioner and educator in square dance calling, presented by the Michigan State University Museum's Michigan Traditional Arts Program and statewide partnership with the Michigan Council for Arts and Cultural Affairs. We also have a legislative citation that's signed by the governor and by those representatives from her district. signed by Judy K. Amons, Kevin Cotter, and Governor Rick Snyder. Here, if you want to speak, say a few words.
I am absolutely floored and overwhelmed. When I received the notice, I thought something was going goofy with my buddies in the band. Somebody was plotting against me. I knew something was going on, but it's been a treasure of mine to be able to further my calling and my knowledge of music, playing with first they were called the Flounders, then it was the Rhythm Billies, and now it's the Palooka Brothers. So I never know with whom I'm calling. Who are you this year? I love the tradition about traditional square dance and long dancing, that we haven't left it alone, that we've kept it as it was, and we're still dancing it. And even the dance we did, the two that we did today, from 1925 and 1896, we are still dancing those dances, and that is something else. Thank you all so very much.